Well, it's true. I don't like tomatoes or potatoes on my burgers. So they are exactly the same by that criteria. You know, this reminds me of the those ongoing debates about if hot dogs are sandwiches or not. I always just use the cube model to determine what's a sandwich and what's not, so what do I know? Personally, I never made much sense of the debate because I think hot dogs are inedible. They're just fucking gross. Okay. But don't soups come in bowls, and neither of those come in bowls? Or are you just saying that because bread can be a bowl, it is a bowl? Ah, I see. Have you considered a TED Talk? Now what?
Well, if I believe that kind of rubbish, I'm guessing you didn't find out much of any use.
Aye, that's right, laddie. Not a sausage. I'm looking for something different now.
Well, that's their loss, really.
We'll have to make our way through town and over the top of the mountain to get...
There's a comedian, Sarah Silverman, who did a talk there, and it was kind of hilarious. But yeah, Sarah Silverman's TED Talk. She apparently got shit for this, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, she basically just uses it as 8 minutes of comedy. And people were upset about it. It's like, well, she's a comedian. What precisely were you expecting here? Yeah, I remember they had a weird... God, I think it was a guy who claimed he had found something revolutionary in math. They called it vortex-based mathematics, and it was almost complete nonsense. See, that's yours is the talk I actually want to watch. It sounds way more entertaining than most. Yeah, the Silverman one was amazing, because within the first few minutes, She's made it abundantly clear that this is not going to be terribly serious. Oh, whoops. I went completely the wrong way. What else is new? Oh, hello, dog. Cannot pet dog. Oh, well. Oh. That's what the local item shop's got for us. Some of these seem like they might be useful. You know what I do need to find is somewhere to drop off this 1,000 gold. Or a weapon shop to blow it at, I suppose. What do they have? Oh. Well, the Swordbreaker would be good for Eric. At the very least, there's that going for me. Then, armor-wise. More child labor law violations. Shield for Sylvando. Thief's Turban for Eric. Oh, and that would be good for... well, Sylvando and Eric. I'll hold off for a bit, though. Whoops. Okay, now, where... oh wow, there's no vault here either. Or no bank anyway. That's odd. I mean, it's only 1,000 I'm carrying on me. Oh, there's a book. Always gotta look for these. Okay, so they're really hyping up this mural. Of course, this part I do have down as being fairly memorable, if only because... well, they're setting up a bad pun / reference thing. And I'm all about terrible jokes. I like how there's only one religion in this whole world, and it's everywhere. Nobody Yeah, and it doesn't seem to have any tenants or anything. It just kind of exists. There's no differing viewpoints or anything. It's very silly. It's kind of funny because you have that in games like D&D. You know, there's usually one pantheon worldwide, but I'll be quiet for the cutscene.
Doesn't it just break your heart? The poor thing. Oh, don't cry, sweetie.
My name's Dora.
We had a cat named Dora once.
Mother, they said the mural was going to make them rich. Please help.
We'll find out. I'll take the town. You search. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Sylph's detective.
Is he ever not wearing that Jester's outfit? I mean, come on. Dude, you're on the downstairs. What are you panting about? This is the easy part. Oh. Okay. Ah, here we are. The infamous mural.
You came for a look at the mural everyone's talking about too, huh? Well, here it is. I guess it is pretty impressive. I still don't believe all that stuff about it being lucky, though.
She's not exactly in the best condition. But yes, you're right. She's beautiful. What's that around her neck? It looks like some kind of strange key. Not just any old strange key. Serena, that's the magic key. I'm sure of it.
Was that your stomach, Veronica? You're hungry?
No, it was not. Maybe if you weren't so clearly distracted by this impressive lady here.
There she blows. And just like she looked in my dreams too. This little beauty's gonna make old Bazza rich. Hey, there's plenty of room for everybody to look, you know. I know your game, Spiky. Well, you can't keep it all to yourselves, you know. We deserve a chance to get...
Stop trying to hog all the good luck, you selfish so-and-sos.
Yeah. Give some... I think we should...
Whatever. I could take him. I got my sword.
I was pretty keen to see the mural, but clearly not as keen as some.
What is it? So you're looking for this kid's parent? Well, we got nothing better to do. There you are, Mike!
Alas, I found no sign.
is a puzzling mystery.
Oh, delicious. Everyone enjoys burger. I mean, except for people who don't. I have a friend, she has a beef allergy, of all things. And she can't enjoy a tasty burger without paying for it later. And that just doesn't sound like the kind of life I want to live. Okay, let's go check the village square. I gotta say, they did a pretty good job making the various villages and towns and so forth stand out. Oh, there's the bank. Jeez. It's right by the entrance.
You are visitors here, yes? You come from far, far away? Welcome.
So this guy's greeting us in Norway.
I should introduce myself, I think.
Okay, sure, buddy.
My name is Moni, and if you want a souvenir of your trip or some tasty local produce, you must come.
He's no good. We've searched high and low, but we can't find her anywhere.
You are searching for someone, yes? Then you are...
Oh?
Yes. Well, she is the boss of the inn in this village. She...
Oh, well,
agreed to
that's
stay
convenient.
between our clean and sumptuous ship. You do not need to worry about the cost. The first night...
Nothing suspicious here. Was it Final Fantasy VI that had the free inn where you got robbed to 10,000 gold overnight? Ah. There's the bank. Ah, so Baza has vanished? Weird how people keep checking out this mural and vanishing. Something tells me that doesn't go well for you. Oh, I see. Wizardry had an interesting way of charging out the nose for in usage. Each week you stayed at the inn would recover a certain amount of hit points. So if you stayed in the stables, that would be free, and you got back like 1 hit point a week for your characters. So I kind of like that. So in this place, there was also a really expensive one, which, you know, got you back your hit points quickly. And the thing is, the game actually kept track of your character's ages. So they'd start out at like 16 or 17. But if you tried to grind too long and stay at the cheap inn, gradually you'd just get too old to be adventuring. It's like, that's just really dastardly. I mean, that's the kind of insidious thing I guess you kind of expect in older RPGs like that, but man. It's like, oh, sorry, my character can't go down into the dungeon, he just died of old age. Oh, and there's the girl again. And she's in purple, just like me. Yeah, different shade anyway. Yeah, it's funny. I think I wonder if that was not intended to be evil. Just as one of those things, it's like, well, this is something we picked up from Dungeons and or Dragons, so we should put it in here. Because D&D certainly does have ages for your characters, and they do have effects as you hit certain points. Like if you're human and you exceed age 35, you lose some strength and dexterity, but your intelligence and wisdom go up. And of course that changes by race.
Honey, there's nobody here. I thought you said you saw Dora come this way. If she did, she's disappeared into thin air.
No, I've never actually had it used in the game. I always thought it'd be cool, you know, you run a short campaign over a course of like 13 weeks, and then you do a follow-up that's set 30 years later, so all of your characters age.
Am I going crazy? Or were those people not there yesterday? And doesn't that one look a whole lot like that Bassett guy? The grunt?
I think it would be, although any character playing an elf is like, well, this doesn't affect me at all.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We need...
This isn't good.
Yeah, it's like the one guy who decides to be an elf ranger plays for an entire year in this, and everybody else is aging. He's like, no, I'm still young. Now, hopefully this doesn't end in another TPK for me. Certainly had enough of those. One was the dragon, one was to a spider, and one was to a giant friggin' squid. Oh, this is fine. Everything's fine.
What is this place?
No, I think we're...
That doesn't make any sense.
Is this what happened to little Dora, too? Alright, listen up.
Okay, let's put Sylvando in front for now. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, some Zambos. Let's just run right past them. So I suppose we could just hang out here and pound Zambos all day and gain a few levels.
Hey, look. It's our pal Baza. Hey,
Yes. What are they all doing, I wonder? I don't know, but she's a charmer, all right. She... Does my beauty not captivate you too, child? Perhaps when you were a little older. Why so...
wait, look.
Orange, yellow, green. Yes! All the colors of the rainbow. The 7 of you will be very welcome here. Especially you. There's something different about you. Now come, little ones. Run!
What?
You will soon see. You will soon be immortalized in vivid streaks of color.
Exactly, all four. This is fine. Everything's fine.
No, wait.
Okay, you don't need to tell me what about I did.
What's up, demon? Oop. And then there's this guy just showing off his huge forearms. These guys are high on shrooms.